Republican leaders in California say they will look to the U.S. Supreme Court for emergency relief after a three-judge appellate panel upheld the redrawing of the state's congressional districts undertaken by Democrats in Sacramento and approved by voters in Prop 50. The congressional district lines were redrawn to give Democrats a greater advantage in the 2026 election, saying could result in as many as 5 U.S. House seats flipping from red to blue. Democrats conducted the redistricting to counter President Donald Trump's push to have Republican-led states redraw their maps to reduce the possibility of Democrats winning control of the U.S. House in November. The state's Republican Party and President Trump's Department of Justice accused Democrats of considering race when drawing the maps, violating the Constitution. In a 2-1 decision, the three-judge panel upheld the maps. The majority said the maps were legal because they were drawn for partisan advantage. The dissenting judge argued the maps were drawn using race to cater to Latino voters in at least one district. Republican State Party Chair Corinne Rankin said in a statement, quote, "Although the majority of the three-judge panel did not side with our challenge to the Prop 50 map, we appreciate the thoughtful and timely work of all three judges. The well-reasoned dissenting opinion better reflects our interpretation of the law and the facts, which we will reassert to the Supreme Court." But it's unclear whether the Supreme Court will grant the request to put the maps on hold. A similar request by Democrats challenging new Republican-friendly maps in Texas was not successful.
I don't see the California GOP finding success with the Supreme Court, particularly given their recent opinion out of that emergency appeal from Texas, where they essentially said that the Texas lines were fine because they amounted to partisan gerrymandering. I think that they would absolutely find the same with respect to the California lines.
Some Republicans on Capitol Hill are doubtful the Supreme Court will intervene.
Basically what the Supreme Court has said is the Constitution says that states control the time, place, and manner of elections, and they don't seem to feel inclined to step in when a state decides to redistrict mid-cycle, so I think it's a long shot.
Democrats are celebrating this as a win.
This was a redistricting that wasn't based on race, and under the law, the voters voted for it, and that's why I think it'll be upheld.
If the Supreme Court is going to weigh in, the justices will have to decide soon. The filing deadline for candidates to appear on the ballot in California is March 6th. In Washington, Cassie Simeon, Spectrum News.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Let Spectrum News be your resource for balanced, in-depth political coverage. And click the subscribe button here. You can also download our app and watch us on TV to learn more about the candidates, where they stand on the issues, and more. We'll see you then.